This is one of the wildest stories I have read in a while. First week of Nicole Miu's Apple River stabbing trial ends with testimony from his friends and co-workers. Welcome to the Furnished Mind, guys. And remember, Christ is King. Let's get a little bit of context here.
Oh, God! We up! We up! What are you talking about? Yeah. What the hell are you talking about? Get away from us! What? Dude, what are you doing? What's going on with y'all homie? He's on camera. Guys, let's tripping. He's on 4K. Yo, the new iPhone got that good quality. What did you say? Yeah, what the hell? Who is this? Yes. For the culture. Who is that? For the culture. Who is that? Who the hell is this? Go. It doesn't matter. He said he was looking for little girl. He said he was looking for little girl. You're looking for little girl? Yeah. That's exactly what he said. We're not us out. I even have that part on camera. Did I? Some young ass kid. What the hell is this guy's problem, bro? We're trying to have fun. He's gonna claim you. He's gonna claim you. We don't want this one.
Oh my God.
He hit a woman?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? He's dying, bro. What? Oh my God. Are we serious? Is it real? Who is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this real? That's not bike! That's not bike! That's not Isaac! Oh my God! This isn't real!
Oh my goodness, that's absolutely sad to see. So these kids claim that this man was coming here asking where to find little girls and blah, blah, blah. And that looks like a crowd of like probably about 20-ish kids, teenagers. Number one, the moment they screwed up was when they pushed them down. Like if you are in that situation, you're surrounded by 20 teenagers and they're acting like freaking gnats in your ear, screaming left and right, screaming, making fun of you, whatever. That's one thing. But the moment you assault somebody, that's when the floodgates open. You've now opened Pandora's box. The man's being pushed. People are splashing water in his face while he's on the ground. And they're making this claim that he's asking for little girls. And then, boom, my man defended himself. He pulled out a pocket knife. And if you guys saw, absolutely insufferable. Look at this insufferable behavior. She put her hands on him first right there. And they pulled him down to the ground. That's already assault. Somebody snapped him in the face. That's assault. He has every right to defend himself. I'm not saying he's justified in stabbing teenagers. Look at the girls bleeding. Blood on the ground right there, orange shorts. This is unreal. Where are these kids are absolutely ridiculous. This is terrible. So let's go ahead and I want you guys to see a clip because the kid that's filming, the little black kid, the one who's providing the narrative voice that's annoying the crap out of me in the background. I want you guys to hear him as he steps up to testify in court. All right, so now this is the kid right here. Now let's listen to this exchange.
Also said to the police, he came out of the bushes and he was taking pictures of the girls.
Yes, I said that.
You saw that?
No, I said that.
I understand you said it. Did you see it?
Yes.
So you saw Mr. Miu with his camera that afternoon taking pictures of little girls. That's what you're telling this jury.
Oh, no. No, that's what I said.
No, like I said, I understand you said it. Is it true?
Oh, I don't know.
Why did you say it if you don't know if it's true?
It was a lot going on.
A lot was going on March 7th of 2024?
No, that...
Objection argumentative. Overruled.
Say it one more time for me.
I just want to make sure you understand, okay? On March 7th of 2024, you have a recorded interview with investigators O'Keefe and Justness, I think is how you pronounce his name. They speak to you about this incident, right? Yes?
Yes.
And on March 7th of 2024, you tell these law enforcement officers that he comes out of the bushes and that he's taking pictures of girls, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's not true, is it?
I guess so. It's hard to say because like that's what I recall from the day that happened. That's what I was telling the officer.
Okay. You'd agree when you were interviewed by the officers back in 2022, you never said anything about him taking photos of little girls, right?
I don't remember that.
Yo.
Do you?
That was a month ago I said that though.
Bro, you can't make this up. Is this a generational thing? Or is this isolated? Is this just him? Is critical thinking that difficult? He's asking you about the statements you have on record with a police officer. Are these statements true, yes or no? And he's saying, I don't know. You made the statement, right? He said, yes. So is it true? I'm not sure. What? Bro, this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. The prosecution aims to prove that Miu, 54, was the aggressor. Miu's legal team is arguing he stabbed the 5 people in self-defense. According to the video, it looks like it was self-defense, guys. This is self-defense. You can argue why he was there in the water. That's irrelevant. You can argue why he engaged in conversation with them. That doesn't matter. When it comes to self-defense, who assaulted who first? It's the same argument that was used with Kyle Rittenhouse. You can argue, well, why was he there during the protests in the first place? It doesn't matter. Why was he there with a weapon in the first place? It doesn't matter. Who attacked who first? Was he defending himself? Does he have probable cause to defend himself? Miu is charged with first-degree intentional homicide in Schuman's death and attempted first-degree intentional homicide in the stabbings of Riley Madison, A.G. Martin, Dante Carlson, and Tony Carlson. He pleaded not guilty to all charges in September 2022. This is heartbreaking. My heart goes out to the kids that passed away, or the one kid that passed away, and the other ones who were hurt. But whoever was the one, first of all, watching that video was the girl that hit him first, but there was no reaction because it did little damage. So I'm sure he didn't really care about that. But when the guys pushed him to the ground, that was when all hell broke loose. That was when they messed up. And this is one thing we need to start teaching our children and our adults as well, is you don't know how crazy the person is that you're engaged with. If you don't know that person, it's best to just mitigate risk at all costs. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they're crazy or not. You don't know if they're well-meaning. They did not expect, I didn't expect when I watched that video that somebody would pull out a knife in a gang full of kids, but you never know. That's why it's best to just avoid confrontation. If the guy came out there, he was messing up your fun time, bid him a farewell. That's all you had to do. He's taking pictures of the girls. Fine, call local authorities. Call the parents in. Call anybody. Don't try to fight the guy. You don't know if he's crazy or not. You don't know what he has going on in his head. So in regards to the testimonies, Gilma, the first one, she testified through a Spanish interpreter. Obviously, it says, due to technical issues with court TV, video of the court was delayed. All right, fine. The next witness, Alba Torres, she says she's known Miu for 5 or 6 years before the stabbings and considers him a friend. She asked about the moment that his cell phone was lost, which Miu claimed he was looking for in the river before the stabbings, and the disturbance that occurred afterward. She said she didn't see the altercation but saw the aftermath. Torres said she was told to call 911 because something was going on. She said one person in the group, Eric Von Williams, went to help the injured. Williams testified earlier in the trial. Torres said that Miu later returned to the group and appeared to look normal. At that point, they did not know that Miu had stabbed multiple people, but he told them he had been pushed by a group. Oh, Lord. A cell phone video from Torres was shown that appears to show Miu, who had a jacket on, tubing down the river with a group after the stabbings, heading to exit on the river. In the video, Torres believed the person on the shore may have been a suspect, but it turned out to be an employee of the tubing company. Sergio Ruiz Leyva testifies. He said he remembered when one of the group members, Ariel, lost her phone. Ariel said it wasn't a big deal because he had insurance, but Miu insisted on trying to retrieve it. So it sounds like their stories are corroborating in terms of the fact that it was a missing phone that led Miu to go ahead and just separate from the pack to find. Leyva said from his position he could see some blood on some of the stabbing victims, but it was hard to see from the distance. He said that one of the stabbing victims told a person to his group to call 911. He said he turned away from the victims because it was hard to look at. He said Miu looked pale when he returned with his eyes wide open, but not much was said after that. Wow. Another testimony, Tatiana Ruiz Leyva. She recalled seeing people with bloody injuries, but didn't see what led up to the event. When Miu came back towards the group, he was acting normally. Ernesto, so a lot of the testimonies, same thing.
Did you notice he wasn't with your group anymore?
I didn't do a head count, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Did anyone else from your tubes go to help with the folks on the river that were hurt?
No foundation.
Overruled. You can answer the question.
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to anybody in my group.
So this is a live stream for...
When you went back to your tube, you put your shirt back on, right?
I was cold, yes.
And then you put on your hat, right?
Yes,
And your sunglasses.
yes,
Eventually, you saw police officers and emergency medical technicians show up on the river, right?
yes,
Wading up the river, right?
yes.
Trying to help people that had been injured, and
Objection, no foundation.
Overruled.
you saw that happen, right?
Yes,
Most of the people are saying
You
not
didn't
guilty.
approach anybody
Unfortunately, that's what I believe.
to say you were
I believe
attacked.
he's not guilty.
As far as law enforcement or EMTs or anything like that, right?
no, I just pooped myself. I was afraid to go in that area.
Even though there's
Sorry.
police presence everywhere, you were afraid to walk over there and tell them, hey, this is what happened.
Yes, sir.
So you got in your tube and you floated down the river.
Not immediately. We waited there. We had people, from what I learned, not that I remember, that called 911, and yeah, I don't remember any of that stuff. So I don't remember.
So do you remember waiting for Eric Williams to come back to join your group so you could leave?
I don't remember.
All right, do you remember saying, let's go? You yourself saying that?
Objection asked and answered cumulative city.
Overruled. Overruled.
I don't remember.
Most of the people in the chat are saying not guilty. Again, I agree with that. And in fact, let's take this poll.
Ernesto
How will the trial end? Guilty? Not guilty?
Torres, he's your best friend.
I
Yes.
want to see if
You didn't tell him
percentage is in favor of
what happened as you were floating away?
I didn't talk to him. I don't remember
51%
talking to
says
anybody.
not
I
guilty.
don't even
35
remember
says
going down the river or up the river. I was just stunned. I don't remember anything.
You didn't tell Ernesto, I was afraid for my life and I did this?
No.
You never told Ernesto that I acted in self-defense?
I don't remember talking to anybody.
You didn't say I was afraid they were going to kill me, these folks?
Objection, no foundation. He said he doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
He doesn't remember a lot, apparently.
As you were leaving the area, you saw folks giving CPR to Isaac Schumann, right?
I didn't see that.
All right. Eventually, you made it down to Village Park where the exit was, right?
Eventually.
And there's some video of you relaxed in your tube, kind of playing in the water with your hand, right?
Objection as to form.
Sustained.
Do you remember seeing the video of you
I remember seeing the video.
relaxing in your tube before you got back to the end?
Objection as to form.
Sustained.
Did you see the video or not?
I said I did.
When you got to Village Park, your group exited the river, right?
Yes.
There was multiple police in the area, right?
Yes.
You saw a uniformed officer with his gun drawn, walking towards you, right? You didn't approach that officer.
I was afraid of everybody at
You were
that time.
you were afraid of the officer?
I was afraid of anything and everybody. I was afraid of anything. I couldn't. I was still in shock, so I was afraid of everything.
What are you
Yes.
afraid of?
You didn't approach the officer and say, they tried to kill me, I defended myself, nothing like that, right?
I don't remember saying anything like that to anybody.
You walked right by him, right?
All that is a blur. I don't remember it.
Once you got
That's
further
what
up the
he's
path,
training
though, other officers were able to pick you out of your group, right?
Apparently, yes.
They stopped you, right, before you could leave the park?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the police stopping you and detaining you in the park after this incident?
I remember being stopped, but I don't remember the details.
Sure. You were aware that the police had a picture of.
Listen, this guy is well trained by his attorneys. He doesn't want to provide any incriminating information, and that's where they lie right now. Honestly, like I said, that video, as sad as it was, it proves that man's innocence. Because if you have a bunch of teenagers and the media gets a hold of this story and it goes nationwide, most people will believe that he was some unhinged, old, racist white man who came, bothered them while they were just having fun and started stabbing away. That's how the news was spinning. But unfortunately, our low IQ friend, the kid that was narrating the video and holding the phone, him presenting that video was good because we needed to see what happened. It was sad to see the kids get stabbed, but it exonerates our guy who's pleading innocent here, Nicole Miu. So interesting. I'm going to continue to follow this one. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going.
Your Honor, this is the longer version of the video that's been referenced. It's 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Tell us when you're ready.
All right, let's do it.
Camera recording started.
Still doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going
Temperature's okay in here?
on? Yeah.
Okay.
I hear somebody got stabbed, and I fit the description.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Yep. So we're working through that now. Did you see that fight on the river?
I heard about it.
You heard about it?
Yeah, and I seen people gather around it.
Okay. All right.
And I went over to talk to see if somebody saw anything, but that's about it.
Okay.
Our whole group was pretty interested in finding out what happened.
Okay. And that's your whole group over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Okay, well,
Did you see anybody injured?
no.
You didn't see anybody injured?
No.
Did you see anybody fighting?
I heard people screaming at each other, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Screaming in anger or screaming in pain, do you know?
Everybody's drunk, so I don't know. I can't tell the difference, but I would say, I don't know, just screaming. You
Okay.
know, yeah, calling each other names, but, that's, I've seen that all day. And we've all been drinking a lot. I'm sure they're drunk. I'm sure they're doing, I don't know, kids being kids.
Kids being kids. Where are you? Where's your group from? Where did you drive from today?
Oh, I drove from Prior Lake.
From Prior Lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Minnesota originally.
We came here alone.
Your wife and you?
Yeah.
And you met the group here?
Yeah, but we know each other.
Okay. All right. As long as the temperature's good, I'll check back with you in a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's from Prior Lake. Okay, cool.
You lied to Sheriff Knudsen, right?
He's not going to reveal very much information. Again, they don't want to provide any snares in regards of their defense. So for most questions, he's going to claim he doesn't remember, or it's kind of foggy, or I think so, I'm not sure. But with that being said, like I said, I believe this guy is innocent. He did not have to pull out a knife, but at the end of the day, when it comes to self-defense, you are allowed to defend yourself, no matter how it looks, how frightening it may be, or even if you think it's over the top, he has a right to defend himself. But this kid here, that's just embarrassing. That's just low IQ. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Deuces.